Welcome to Study Loop.
The humoral immune response. So first, what we need to know about the humoral immune response is that it is one half of the adaptive immune response. So this involves the use of antibodies, very specific antibodies that are produced in response to antigen-presenting cells. So antigen-presenting cells, such as macrophages or dendritic cells, once they consume the pathogen that is entered, or the infected cell or pathogen, they will present antigens to very specific B cells in the lymph nodes, for example, and they will proliferate and replicate and also release antibodies that will then attach to the antigens that were initially presented. Versus cell-mediated immunity is the use of cytotoxic T cells, and it is the other half of um, adaptive immunity. So if we go down the list, A states that the humoral immune response primarily targets infected host cells to destroy them before the infecting pathogen can reproduce. So it is the humoral immune response is very specific in that it relies on the production of these antibodies that can help detect these pathogens throughout the bloodstream and throughout the body, but they aren't directly involved in the destruction or destruction of infected host cells. So that is more cell mediated. For example, cytotoxic T cells, they're directly involved in the killing of infected host cells. So A is incorrect. B states the humoral immune response produces antibodies that are specifically targeted against each pathogen. Yes, true. C states the humoral immune response produces cytotoxic T cells. So that is just incorrect altogether before we can even read the next part. That is cell-mediated immunity. And D states the humoral immune response is the only system that involves memory cells. So both B and T cells that are involved in humoral and cell-mediated immunity, they both have forms of memory, so memory B cells and memory T cells that can launch stronger, faster responses. So it's not true to say that the humoral immune response is the only system that has memory. So therefore, the correct answer to this question is B. The humoral immune response produces antibodies that are specifically targeted